welcome to do a super chat question. I'm going to first do the pre-ordered super chats as we have a few of those to start with. You might get a message through somebody else's reading also as we go through the super chats, and you're welcome to do a comment, a like, a question below, and we'll see what we can do as we move forward. If we do get any breaks, we can have or do a collective read, so that can also be in the schedule as well. We'll just see how we go. All right, everyone, how is everyone? Welcome, welcome. I've also got my pendulum here to do yes or no questions for those who like the pendulum. Okay, so the first pre-order we have is from Loren. Hi Loren, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We want to know if this guy has a girlfriend and kids, and does he actually live with his cousin or not? Okay. Hi Michi, welcome, welcome. Okay, Loren, does this guy live with his girl? Does he have a girlfriend? Potentially, yes. She might have him stuck in a situation. It could be a baby mama. Let me see. Does this guy have a girlfriend? He's got someone around him. Okay. Is he a cheater? Is he a cheater? Okay, jumping card. Let's have a look at that. He feels like he can do whatever he wants. He feels like he's the king of the show. He can do whatever he wants. Is he a cheater? Okay, there's two men here, three men. Younger man, two older men, and a three. I feel like you've got other options and choices, Loren. I don't think you need to be focusing on this guy, to be honest. You know, if you haven't met him, you know, he hasn't been transparent with you, then I don't think this guy is really worth pursuing. And if you haven't seen where he lives, who he lives with, if he's really with his cousin or not, it could be also a cover-up as well. The cousin thing is can be a cover-up. All right, let's see about this guy, Orlando. He wants to have a passionate affair or a passion. There's something karmic about him and fun times. So it could be just, yes, avoid this guy, because otherwise you're going to fall in love with him and it's not going to probably turn out very pretty. If he really wants to pursue you, he can show you his true colors and tell you the truth, share the truth with you. Okay, thank you, Loren, for that. All right, we've got Ruby, and I also got another super chat that came through. We listed a house price for sale. Accepted an offer, but there are some issues from the buyer's side. Would like to know if this buyer will come through or not. Okay, let's have a look. First go with this pendulum. Will the buyer come through or not? There's a possible chance that this buyer will come through. It's looking like a slow yes. So I feel like it's an 80% yes. Let's just see. I sprained my wrist, everyone. That's why I've got my brace on. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. For Ruby, about the sale of the property, what's going on, what's happening. Okay, you're going to get the money that you want. I feel like it's a yes. I feel like there is a good outcome here. You are going to get the money that you want. You're going to get the lawyer, the action, the contract is going to come in. things are going to be solved and sealed, and you're going to come out abundant. That's a beautiful reading. So I feel like it's a yes. And if these people don't close immediately, you'll sell it to somebody else very quickly, because I do see the Queen of Swords here being in action, and I feel like she's going to close the deal very quickly. So if this person doesn't want to buy, or is dilly-dallying, or has some issues with money, what's their issue? Then I think they could have money offshore, or be waiting for money to be transferred from abroad. So that could be their reason. So I wish you all the best with that, Ruby. I hope it goes well. But overall, you've actually got a trip coming up. So that means leaving, and also abundance in your hand. Okay, just don't spend the money on family. Keep it to yourself is the message I'm getting, because you've got good abundance here coming in underneath as well. I feel like the next investment you're going to make is going to be more lucrative. You're going to buy in a place that is more upcoming, or, you know, in a different country, potentially upcoming and different, and that has more scope to expand in time. That's on the up and up. You might buy something that's a bargain in a situation that is on its way up. Okay. Could be in India, could be in another country, I'm not sure, but it could be somewhere that you really like. Okay, somewhere new. All right, now let's go to Anna. Hi Anna, how are you, my dear? I'm super excited for you if you do go ahead with this procedure that you're going to do. I think you're going to be happy with the results. Looking at the astrology is saying yes, it's a very good time. You'll have Leo on the ascendant. You'll have, even though it's Mars, and it's, you know, some people see that as a malefic. Mars in Leo is actually very favorable, and it's also giving you a better energy with that Mars on the ascendant than it would be in your, you know, in another house in general. You've also got this beautiful Jupiter that's going to be conjunct Venus in the 11th house. You are worried about it. You're worried about overseas things. You're worried about overseas. And I feel like after this happens, or after the end of December, I feel like slowly with this Pluto going, it will be already in Aquarius, and you will be going to probably meet somebody quite powerful, because when Pluto enters the 7th house, it's often that you meet a powerful person, or there's something powerful as in a contract, some sort of agreement, a partnership comes into your life. So it's going to be zigzagging around your 6th to 7th house. It's going to be touching on your 7th house, so it's going to be in work or contracts, agreements, partnerships, or marriages even there as you move forward into 2026, and 2025 as well will be coming in there. To do with saving money, you know, I don't know why, if you're paying double the rent because of what happened in 2020 to 2022. I don't know why you haven't moved and found somewhere cheaper to live if the rent's doubled, but maybe the rent's doubled everywhere, or maybe you're hanging on to this house that you're in because you are a Cancer, you like home, you like the feeling of the contentment of, you know, staying where you are. So if the prices don't come down, you might look at somewhere cheaper to move to, or a cheaper suburb area or property to move into to save money. There you've got the home there, passion. Or if you have a room to rent, you might rent a room, that type of thing, to somebody, or do Airbnb or something like that. Renting out extra. Sometimes you just got to think outside the box and do something differently. There could be something with a car here as well. You might change your car out. And also over time, the next 6 months or so, you could very well meet somebody. You might just need just a normal husband, a good husband. that is going to beneficially help you in some way to improve your lifestyle, because a lot of the time that's why people get married in America, is for, you know, financial reasons. Yeah, you might have two different choices and directions to go in, and it could even come to a point, if you're able to work online, you might even decide to go and live in a much cheaper country, like your home country, Poland or something like that. I don't know if you can, or I don't know if you want to. There's also other places in Europe that are a lot cheaper than the US right now. So you've got options and choices, you've got decisions to make. It might be that you make this decision coming up to the next contract, the next lease contract. Yeah, definite transformation here. It's going to give you a lot of confidence, a lot of, you know, you're going to feel a lot better transforming yourself. It's going to give you a boost. And there will be opportunities coming through the home, into the home, about homes, also working from home potentially, or a new opportunity coming in and around the home. It could even be inside the apartments where you live. Someone might leave a smaller property and you might move into that. So just have a look at that, Anna, because it could actually work for you. A large studio or something like that could actually work for you. You know, you're only one person. Until you meet somebody who, you know, wants to share their life with you, you can amend things. Things can be amended. So maybe you've just been hanging on thinking that things are going to change, and it's not looking like things are going to change anytime quickly with the different city, state, etc. That could be slightly different. Okay, and everyone's gone to Florida, so that's probably why things have gone up so much. Let's have a look. Thank you for that, Anna. Let's have a look. Misty, we've got a 12-month read for you, and I did also get another one that came through on the Cash App or the PayPal. Okay, that was Garnet Goddess. Okay, excellent, excellent. Yeah, I feel like at the moment things are very manic. It's like I thought this week I'd just take like a week off to just to, you know, just to reset things, but or have a quieter week, do the lives, but have a quieter week. But no, things are, for some reason, they just seem very busy, very manic. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of things to organize. Yep, there's a lot of things to organize. So let's have a look for Misty, if she's here or not here. Mystique, 12-month reading, I believe, for Mystique. Let's have a look. Thanks for the likes on arrival, everybody. Truly appreciate it. You might also get a message through somebody else's reading if you're just watching and listening, and I will endeavour to do a general read. There's lots of general reads also on my TikTok, as well as my as YouTube and Instagram, so you can go there and have a look too. Okay. Hi, Michi, how are you? You're a little choppy with the audio. It could be the cards. It's probably the cards. Okay. Let's see for Misty. 12-month read. Okay, so we've got November. You might make a snap decision or feel like you want to have a quick fling in November, or somebody coming in quickly, but they could be just coming in for a short time, not a long time. Could be a soulmate connection, or you might be enticed or feel like you want to have a quick fling, or feel like something's about to snap. You might feel like, okay, this is it. Things are snapping. Things are going to be different. Things are coming to a certain time pressure. It's like you feel like you're under a ticking time pressure that you need to make a decision. So that's the short term. into December, November, December. January, you've got the gifts and surprises, things coming out of the blue, and something might surprise you. You might have a windfall. That's nice. You could have a surprise invitation. You might have a surprise job pop up in January. Family is presenting itself in February. Career also in March and April. I feel like maybe your daughter might get involved more with you in your business. Your career is also the business. This is the business card and the work card. So I feel like there could be an involvement with somebody from the family. It could be your girlfriend in Alabama. She might help you with something, help you to do with something, you know, along the lines of, you know, helping you out there with something. Yeah, helping you out there with something. So, so I feel like things are looking up and up. You've definitely got a distance card here. You've got moving, or definitely the business taking off, traveling, moving, new contacts coming in. You've got new relationships, partnerships even, business partnerships or dating coming into the summer months. You feel like your career is going to be on the up and up. I feel from the beginning of the year, especially, I feel like you're going to have a swing around there to do with January through April. And it could be that you move in with somebody in a home, a house. I feel like it could be somebody that you're dating or with, mature man. You might move in with him around the summer months as well. So work is sort of precedent in the first quarter. The second quarter, we have more a relationship sort of feeling, a relationship zone. And the third quarter looks like things are kind of panning out in the way where you feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's more of a spiritual time. I feel like the spiritual elements here are working in your favor. Yeah, I feel like the spiritual elements are working in your favor. I feel like there is some sort of alignment spiritually with people, places, and things that you've really wanted to do, desired to do, wanted to do, taken action with, etc. Moving forward with something to do with manifestation, moon spells, past life, deja vu experiences with people, places, and things that you will go to or meet up with. So I do wish you all the best. I'm getting an R sounding name for somebody around a relationship, like a Roger. I just got Roger that, so that kind of means like that's a yes. So that can be also just a yes indication. Okay, now we have Ghana Goddess, did a pre-order offline, and then we'll get to Texas Tammy. Hi Texas Tammy, how are you? Okay, struggling at work because of depression. Will a medical accommodation help you? Let's have a look. Should you stay where you are at this job? It's a bit of a stalemate. I feel like you can stay there until you get a different job. Should you work until you get a different job? That's a yes. Will a new job come in soon? Slowly but surely. Should you seek medical accommodation? If you can get that covered and get a break from work, then do it. If it's not, if you are not able to take medical leave, then I'm not sure it's a good idea. Should you take medical accommodation? It's also not giving us much of a movement here. There's a small yes, but if it's offered to you, if it's easy and offered to you, if it doesn't cost you anything, if it's covered, if it's something that you need to do, maybe you just need to go on some sort of situation like that as a retreat, just to get, kind of have a break. If you've got a vacation time, you might even take vacation time just to have a break and get out of there. If this job has been giving you grief, you might also do a, do your job applications before that. Just step back and maybe put less energy into the position and take it less seriously. And I don't know, I just feel like they keep putting pressure on you. You will get another offer soon. Yeah, soon and fast. I feel like you should be looking for another position. Yeah, otherwise you're going to feel stuck. You're going to feel stuck. Stuck in Dodge City. Okay, let's have a look, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the live, everyone. Truly appreciate it. Thanks for the likes on arrival. For those who are new, do a shout out where you're from, a like on arrival, and a share. If you'd like to share the stream, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, well, I think you can target that, Garnet Goddess, where you can work from home. Yes, you can target that. Yeah, you can target that. Okay. What's going on, Elaine? How are you? What's going on with you? Everything's fine, just a bit, there's a lot going on. Not anything out of the usual, but just things moving forward quickly. Which maybe it's the time of the year or something like that. Okay, Tammy, how are you, my dear? How will your college interview go tomorrow with the community college? I feel like you're overqualified. I don't know if that's correct or not. Okay. Texas Tammy. How will the interview go with the community college? Let's do a general spread for Texas Tammy and just see what comes up. I feel like it'll go well. I feel like you're prepared. I think you know what you need. You know the curriculum. You know what you need to do. I think you're probably overqualified for the position. I feel like they're going to give you a contract. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. You're going to think about things though, and also think about the money. It might be a more affluent situation for you to actually be there to do that. It could be because you're renting out your lake property, or they might offer good money or something along those lines. So I feel like you could be actually sitting in a position there of feeling very content, being the Empress, feeling like you're in your own Garden of Eden, very content, feeling quite blessed that you have these opportunities and abundance coming in. And I don't know, you might already have somewhere to live in San Antonio that could actually kind of emerge for you in some way. I don't know if it's on campus or somewhere else. It's probably not on campus if it's a community college. Let's have a look and see. You want to be more independent. You're worried about money. You're going to make a big judgment about this whole situation. Once they tell you about the money, you're going to be evaluating that and seeing if it's, valid or not, if it's going to work for you. But it could be a step in the right direction. There's sort of like stepping stones here, stepping stones in new directions. Eventually you might work for yourself, by yourself, or just feel more independent. You could get a role that's very much individualized, independent, sort of without hierarchy above you so much. It might even be your own small business. You might even get into, you know, some sort of rental business or something that might be different from the lake as well. It could be somewhere else too. There is a meeting of minds. There's definitely a feeling of connection with these people. There's a meeting of minds. I feel like you're actually going to quite like them, or like the person that interviews you, or like the whole energy of the place, or like the vibes. There could also be that person that is in this new area for you as well. They're going to see you as a star. That's why they might think that you're overqualified. You might go up there to actually investigate it and check it out, and then there is a potential move here. So it's free will on your part, but it looks like it's lining up. Yeah, looks like it's lining up, Tammy, so thank you for that. All right, Elaine, you're good trying to just hang in there. And oh yeah, I'm sorry, Elaine, you went down there and the same thing happened. You know, similar things happened to your last location, but you've had a taste of it. You know what's there, and the next place you choose is going to be chosen very differently. I think you've learned the lesson. You know, it's about learning the lesson and making a different choice. So the choice we make today is a different choice moving forward, to change something for the best. Hi LB, how are you? All right, let's move on to the next super chat. Thank you, Glenife. Hola, amor. I think it's a Scorpio season. I think since this Scorpio season has come in, it's either overwhelming for some, manic for others, or there's just a lot going on. Some people are depressed, some are manic. But I do feel like the floodgates are opening, and I do feel like there's going to be a shift coming up soon. Next changes in your life, what's going to happen? Was it you that lost your job, Jennifer? I don't know if you got unemployment insurance. I think if you lose your job, it's a good time to just enjoy your free time. You know, I think a lot of people in America get very worried about being unemployed for various reasons. But sometimes it's a gap. Things happen for a reason, and it's to create a space for something new to come in. You've got new opportunities coming in there to do with partnership, love, romance, also to do with work as well. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Gemini. Happy family homes is an outcome here. You've got good connections with somebody who is a boss, a father figure. Could be an Aries, a Taurus, a Capricorn. Masculine energy coming into your life or in your life. You will be offered something else. There could even be a marriage. I don't know if you're married already. You will get your unemployment. You just started a new job. That was quick. That was quick. Well, it could be that you're going to enjoy it there. And if you're not enjoying it, then it really meant that you're meant to get unemployment insurance and just wait it out. I mean, that could have been, you know, the key. You just don't want to grab anything that comes in. You want to have the right thing. Single as a Pringle. Well, there's definitely a love interest here, or working towards a love interest, or you putting effort into something to do with yourself that, you know, creates a love interest. I feel like this job here that's been offered to you, I don't know if you really like it. I think that's why you're depressed. I don't know if it's got something to do with medical insurance or something like that. The salary is too low. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're on a trial or you can leave and still get unemployment insurance. Why didn't you just stay out of there and just get unemployment insurance to the value of what you were being paid before? I mean, why did you jump into a job that was underpaid? That's what Doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know if that's the case. Okay. Hola, Nikki. How are you, my dear? Nikki, you're unemployed as well. Are you on unemployment insurance? Or benefits? You have no more money and you needed to take something. Okay. But the unemployment insurance would have come through. So now it might not come through if you've got another job. That's the catch-22, Glenefe. You know, sometimes it's worth just sitting it out. Or are they going to pay you back pay or something for that time that you were unemployed? Oh, since the beginning of the year. That's a long time. Why is it taking that long? Are you not entitled to it or something? Oh, yes, it was approved last reading. So Nikki's the one with the gap. So you're just going to sit in the gap until next year. Are you also worried about not having a job as well? Sometimes it's good not to have a job. You know, the thing in America is that you're programmed so much to work all the time. You know, I'd love not to have a job. Yeah, to be in the situation of not needing to work, you know. It's a psychological program. It's because of the health insurance and everything. I think you'll get it, Glenefe. I think it's just a matter of pushing it. Just go to the office and just push it. Yeah, you need the income. Okay. So the unemployment insurance is not enough to cover. I thought it would have been the same as a previous salary, according to the rules there. Okay, so Nikki's question is where your next job will be. Where or when? Oh, half of what you were getting. Okay, so they make it difficult. All right. I thought they paid exactly the same because I had it could be state to state. I remember when I was in Washington State, there was a girl in COVID who was fired from a really highly paid job. And she was like, I'm just going to take 6 months off and study this course and get qualified and then collect my, you know, my unemployment insurance. And it's going to be like, I don't know, it was like $8,000 a month or something, or $4,000 a month. I can't remember, but it was quite high. And she said, yeah, I can live on that. That's going to be fine. And off she went. And it was exactly the same amount that she was being paid. So I don't know if it's different in different states or what's going on over there. Your next job is going to be with women, around women. Nikki, around women. You're going to be a bit, you can't really see the light at the moment. You're kind of being blinded by the light. You can't really see what's going on right now. You could also have a job that involves travel or in and around the travel industry or something to do with foreign people, languages, interpreting, travel, commuting, moving around. Then you might need to use a company car or your own car to move around for this particular job. Or you might be looking further afield and decide to go for something further away, which I'm not sure is you know, something that you want to do. Oh, she received a severance. Yes, it was a severance, actually. You're right. Yeah, because they hired her, promising her something big, and then they let her go really quickly because they didn't need her anymore, or something happened to the partnership or the business. 412 a week. Oh, okay. Okay, that's it then. Thanks for the clarification, Glenife. Yeah. So I understand. They put you on a situation where you're kind of desperate to make something happen. Let's do a timeline for Nikki. When is the next job coming in? You will hear from somebody. There's something coming in here. There's like news. Okay, let's look at November for Nikki. Job coming in. It's a highly likely yes. I've got an 80%, 90% yes here. A good yes. December looking good. Yes, they want to get somebody in for the holidays, Nikki. That's what I'm feeling. They want to get someone in before the holidays. Before Christmas, New Year holiday. Okay, all right. Hi, good looking. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Will it turn into something more with RP Scorpio? What do you see happening with us? Will he be there for me like he said? Okay. Good question. Just going to take a short break, everybody. I've just got to go and check something. We'll take a short break. Okay, I'm back, everyone. I'm back. All right. Good looking. Will it turn into something more with RP Scorpio? What do you see happening with us? Will he be there like he said? Okay. What's the deal with RP? Let's have a look. Good looking. RP. What's the deal with RP? He's fighting battles right now. In the long run, if you stick it out, his intentions are there to be with you, but he's got a lot going on right now and he's juggling things, he's confused, he's sitting between a rock and a hard place, he's trying to sort his life out, he's got things that are unstable around him that are throwing him off balance. In the long term, yes, but is he worth waiting for? I really, you know, that's really going to be up to you to decipher. Is this person worth waiting for? Is this person worth waiting for? RP. It's giving me a wobbly yes, so it really is up to you at the end of the day what you decide to do. There's also the potential that he might move away or be thinking about moving away. Yeah. Yes, the one in the thumbnail's correct. Wait there, let's have a look. I put it at the top of the stream. Everything should be under the donation. I'm going to pin it. Everything should be under the donation tab. So the donation tab will have all of the cash apps and everything underneath it. And that's on my website. Thank you. Yeah, it'll give you a straight up, yeah, the one with the fairy. Yep, that's the one. I forgot what it looks like. Thanks, Michi. Yeah, I forgot what it looks like. Yes, the fairy. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what it looked like. The other one just has a Cash App just has an S in the middle of it, $, sorry, at Oracle Amira, and Wise is at Ella C 375. Okay. And Venmo is Oracle Amira. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's get back in. Hi Val A, how are you, my dear? Welcome, thank you for the 15, truly appreciate it. Trying to find someone to do renovations on a house. I found someone in an ad. All I know is his name is Joshua and he is registered and insured. He's advertising. Sometimes word of mouth is good, or even on Google reviews. The first thing I got for you was actually Facebook. I don't know if you've got a community page on Facebook or you're on Nextdoor on Facebook. If you can put an alert on there. I think it's best to get 3 different people, 3 different options, opportunities, 3 different quotes, and then choose who you want to work with, and also ask them how long it's going to take. Because some of them say, oh, it's going to take like a month, and then it ends up to drag on to 6 months. So how fast are you able to do it, and how good is it going to be? You know, you don't want a shoddy shoddy work done. Joshua sounds nice. He sounds good. He sounds young. He sounds like he might be fairly new in the business. He's registered and insured. But I would also do a shout out. Look at his Google reviews. I think Google reviews are fantastic. Look at his Google reviews and see. Let's have a look at Joshua and see if he's got Google reviews for his company or his business, and just Google renovations, home renovations in your area, and see who comes up. You might get some really good candidates that come up. I would definitely have a look at a few different people, and when you get a really strong vibe to go with one person, I would say yes. You're a bit confused about this guy, whether to go forward with him or not, so I would say just sit for the minute. You will make a really good decision. The decision is good. I don't know if you've got somebody with you, or a husband that's going to help you make a decision, or a brother or a father. Okay, keeping on top of the situation, keeping a balance. Because these guys that do this work, you don't want them to add extra expenses, or, you know, do you out of anything or trick you in any way. So you have to be quite careful. these days, regardless of the situation. But I think it's a good time. I think, you know, maybe it's a good time of year, or I don't know if the rainy season's finished where you are or something like that. I'm just seeing like rain, or you want to do it before the rain or before the snow, or it's hasn't rained yet or something like that, or it's inside, so it doesn't really matter, but you don't want things to be slowed down. You're in Pennsylvania, okay. So it could be, is it internal or external renovation? I feel like the guys in Pennsylvania are really hardworking. I mean, there's a lot of very strong sort of working class, you know, demographic there. I feel like they'll probably get the job done. I think a team of people would be good. See how many people he's got working with him. A team of guys would be good. Somebody, you know, a team. You're still indecisive about this guy, but you're going to make a judgment very quickly about it. You're going to be happy with the results. You're going to be very, very happy with the results. The results are going to knock you out of the park. You're going to kind of come across somebody, I feel, that's going to really impress you. So I would say keep searching a little bit. There could be somebody there. I'm kind of getting a trio. So there could be 3 guys that work together, or 1 guy's in charge and he's got 2 employees or something like that, or 2 casual contractors. But I think you're going to get, I don't know, I'm seeing a balcony or a deck. I don't know if you're going to get that redone or done or extended, but I do feel like you're going to be very happy with the quality of the wood, etc. So there's a lot to look into this, Val, you know how difficult it is. It's a tricky business, especially if you're by yourself, especially if you have to make the decisions by yourself, etc. It's not always easy, you know, it's not always easy. Most welcome, Val. You're not concerned about the weather, okay. I don't know if you're thinking about doing something to do with wood, a wooden situation, whether it's flooring or a deck, because I'm seeing a deck or flooring. Somebody might suggest something. They might come in and they might suggest something that you haven't thought about, and you might think, oh, that sounds like a good idea. God is 33, okay. Dominican Republic, okay. Let's have a look. We'll come down to you. Let's have a look at LB. If Dr. Nunley performs your mother's knee surgery, will it be successful? I feel like it will be. She's got to follow directions though and do, you know, what she's meant to do afterwards. But knee surgeries, I had a knee surgery myself. I think if it's an orthopedic surgeon and it's good, I feel it's a yes. But there is recovery time with a knee surgery. It's not easy. You know, it's probably the worst surgery I had when I thought it was going to be the simplest surgery, like recovery time. So you have to be careful. I don't know if she's having a knee replacement. Just had the deck done, but that guy doesn't work inside. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see the deck. You're happy with the deck? He was great, yeah. Maybe he can recommend somebody. Ask him to recommend you someone. Cabinets and flooring, yeah, good idea. Everything's going to be really, really, really good. I feel like you're going to get the results that you want, and you're not rushing into any decisions. Yeah. Okay. American election. I think it's going to be close, but it's just a weird, like, candidation. Like, there's just a weirdness about it. I did do a prediction before that I thought the Republicans will get in, but then they'd pass the baton to a female. I do see a female in, but I'm just not sure it's going to be Kamala. in the next 4 years. I feel like there will be a female in though at some point in time. Okay, let's have a look. It's not moving, Kamala's not moving. And it's not giving me a clear yes or no about the other party either. So I don't know, there could be a recount or a delay or some sort of something that happens again. Yep. Something that happens again. It's not giving us a clear answer. Okay. Hi, Nadia. How are you? Taurus from Kali, cards for health. Okay, Nadia. Thank you, thank you. Do you have any particular health concerns? I usually like to know a bit of a backstory with health. Yeah, I did predict that potentially the Republicans would get in, but then they'd get that Hispanic girl in. I do feel there will be a female president, but I'm not sure it's going to be immediately. That's just my feeling. I could be completely off with that. I really don't like doing politics because politics are politics, you know. It's very tricky business. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that we don't know about, you know, even some of the conspiracies and the things about counting and stuff like that is to be, you know, to be questioned, definitely. Let's have a look and see what is the medical situation at hand. You've got good health here jumping out. You've got decisions to make about your health. You've got a judgment to make about your health. You do have a feeling, you know, the sun is a very good health thing. Stomach, okay. I feel it could be an ulcer or just some sort of intolerance of something. Nerves. Nerves and ulcer. Could be dietary. It's looking good, like the outcome is looking good, so I don't see anything doom and gloom there. I hope they don't misdiagnose you, so just make sure that you feel, it could be the gallbladder. Gallbladder surgery is a breeze, so I've had gallbladder surgery as well. Yeah, it's a breeze, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes, so no, it's good to go and get it checked out. Just make sure that you get diagnosed properly. Sometimes they need to do an ultrasound to really find out what's going on in the stomach area. Blood work should be able to show as well, so, but anything can happen from one moment to the next. Yeah, they might need to do an ultrasound. It could be just an ulcer. Okay. Hi, you Smitty. How are you, my dear? Any word on school's relocation? They shut it down because of mold. Oh my God. Hoping for a positive experience there despite the conditions. Oh dear. What's this mold business going on? There's definitely some issues with building materials or something. Black mold, green mold. What state are you in? I'm getting pulled towards Connecticut, Maine for you. Don't know why. Any word on your school's relations? Relocation. You will get an offer to go somewhere else, yes. And I feel that you're going to really like it. It might also be less expensive. They might foster you out to different schools. I'm not sure why. Okay, Loren, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the 20. Hi, Amira, can I please have a 12-month reading on my love life and career? I feel like I want to give up on guys for now. I feel like there are no good guys in your area. Oh, that's a very good point. It's a very good point. 12-month on the love life. Let's have a look with the love oracle. These cards are available also on Amazon Canada and Amazon US. You might attract somebody in California or the Midwest, Loren. California or the Midwest. There's somebody from there. Month reading. On love situation. What's to be expected for Loren? Okay. You're being very discerning, which is a good thing. So you're kind of snapping your head like it's like, okay, we're not going to put up with this, this, and this. This is happening. You might get some communication coming in around December. So November, you're sort of reassessing how you're going to go about doing things, what you're going to do, etc., how you want to go moving forward. And then you've got, maybe you'll go to a different app or a new app or something more high profile like Luxy or Inner Circle as well is also an exclusive app. There's lots of apps out there now. So you can kind of like choose. I don't know if apps are the answer though. You might meet somebody in a house party or somebody's home or dancing. So if you like dancing, you might decide to go out dancing more. You might meet somebody in somebody's home, a house party around the holidays. There's a twin flame soulmate connection coming up around spring 2025, and a fairish male, somebody lighter than darker for their cultural background. And you feel like finally karma is being put behind you and new doors are opening for you there. Taking back power and control. The alarm bells go off for you when there's some sort of weird control games and people are withholding information or trying to control you. So that's something also to look out for. And you're going to get more offers, I feel, around summer, fall 2025. And if this person that comes in the spring is not the right one, then there's going to be somebody else coming in or multiple people coming in around the fall. And it could be when you're just feeling very much in your true perfection, and that could be also the beauty queen as well. You could be feeling very much on point and feeling like you're very ready for a relationship. And physically ready, you've got good, your self-esteem is really good, you feel very good about yourself, your body, etc. That could be from February onwards. So I do feel like things are going to shift. The first one is looking good, but then there's a question mark around the control issues, and the spiritual growth is often a lesson. And then excuse me, and then kind of like the excuse me. And then the floodgates open and you've got many more opportunities coming in around you. So that's looking very good. Let me check this out. New love. Yeah, somebody completely new. There's trust issues maybe on your part as well. You might feel like it's very difficult for you to trust certain people. So you need time. You need time to trust somebody. So just keep things flowing in a very, you know, just very, not casual, but friends. Friends and getting to know somebody over time, but in person, not on apps, not on texting. Has to be on the phone, on video, and in person. You don't get to know people on text. You're just having a relationship with your phone. Yep. Thank you for that. All right. Hi, Goddess 33. How are you, my dear? You're going to Dominican Republic. Yes. The end of November. Okay, good. Hi, Mystique. How are you? Your reading was at the top. I think it's number 4 in the pre-orders. Okay. Let's have a look for Goddess 33. Goddess 33. You feel like something's shifting. The doctor you have in your mind is representing a good person to you. Like, you feel like you trust the person. You feel like there's a spiritual energy in this Dominican Republic as well. And if you don't trust him and you meet him and you don't trust him, then don't go. But I presume you've done a video call with him. You kind of have a good feeling about him. I feel for you it's about trust and trusting the right person, because it is expensive. And you will make a judgment about it. I'm feeling like it's going to be positive, but it's about you trusting the surgeon. Like, if you have faith in him, then I feel like it's going to be in your advantage. If you've got question marks around him, around his reviews, around, you know, his attitude or something like that, or you need to talk to him on the video call or something like that to really check him out. Okay. But I feel like overall there will be a decision, a judgment, you might have already made the decision, but it's looking fine. Yeah, it's looking fine. Hi, TP. Anything more about the new love coming in? Okay. TP. I'm getting a G sounding name, like a Gary, Glenn. It's saying to take your control back in the situation, in your life, in how you're going about, you know, letting your power, giving your power away, and taking your power back is a good situation. Take your power back in a situation regarding the type of person that you want to meet. So if it's a marriage partner, you've got to look for a marriage partner. If it's just a boyfriend, then you just look for a boyfriend. But don't expect a boyfriend to turn into a marriage partner, because that's often not what is going to happen. You know, a lot of the time people just want to have a light relationship. So be very intentional about your dating, about what you want. And if the person isn't, you know, flowing in the same direction, then it's fine. You just say, thank you, bye-bye. Yes, I thought you wake up early, Mystique. Yeah, I thought you wake up early. Excellent. Let's do a last call, everybody. Thank you all for joining, everyone. Truly appreciate it. You can join me also on the lives on TikTok at Oracle Amira. Those lives don't get saved. They just go live and that's it. So We do quick readings there, yes and no questions, etc. And that's usually kind of every second day, you know, on and off, approximately 3 times a week, just a light and breezy, impromptu live. Oh, you sent a cash out message. Sorry, I forgot about that. What was your question? I didn't get your question. Or was a question on the Cash App? Maybe it was. It's hard to look at it when I'm doing the live on the recording. You can always delete the question afterwards. 12-month, okay. 12-month, general or specific? Okay. Let's have a look for Michi for general read for the 12 months. I'm getting an R initial for you as well and a C. I got Robinson Crusoe for some reason. Could be somebody with the last name Robinson. I'm also getting a Latino vibe coming in around you as well. Somebody maybe with a Latino background. That one wants to come out first. Okay, you're working on your fashion, styling, music, appearance, etc. You could be designing something or working on something, or one of your children might be doing something creative. November. Could be to do with Halloween costumes. I know Halloween's coming up soon, sooner than we think. Okay, being very focused on your intentions. I feel like you're going to get some good grades or get something completed or done in December to do with your studies. December, January, I feel like you're going to be very happy with your studies and how things are going, and your accomplishments to do with work as well as college and the things that you're manifesting into your life. You've got a decision to make in February. I feel it's between 2 different people. There's definitely a new love coming in, somebody that you've never met before. I'm still getting R and a G now as well. Okay, this person is very serious. They do want a serious relationship. They want like a committed relationship. I don't know if this person wants more children though. That's my question mark around it. If this person wants more children or, you know, their own kids, which is maybe not what you want specifically. Okay, I feel like your career is going to go really well in the next 12 months. I think something's really going to take off. You're going to get an offer of work, I feel like, around towards the end of 2025, and something will come out of the blue, career-wise or business-wise, or the business will take off, something of that nature. You could also have an offer there for some work you're doing on campus or some particular grades that you're receiving. You might get like top 3 of the class or something like that. Your mother might surprise you around August, September. I'm not sure how or why, but she might have a surprise up her sleeve. You've definitely got a courting man around June, July, and could even be from February. I still feel like one of these exes is going to try to come back in. It could be the Capricorn. He might try. But I don't think he really has much of a hope. Yeah, much hope. You're going to have a water sign or a fire sign come in, or a combo of the two. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the top 3, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. That's a nice combo, actually. So that's what I feel is presenting itself here. And somebody who gets along with your kids, or either wants more children, or gets along with kids, or has his own kids as well, or gets along with your children. I would be very clear also with whoever comes in. If you do want children or you don't, I would put it right out there sort of from the start. Yeah, from the start. Because your children don't have a father, so you kind of want to have somebody that might even adopt your children at some point, which I feel like is possible, if that's what you want. There could be a move towards the end of next year as well, a move in the city or state that you're in. So there could be an offer, a move. It could be the right property pops up, on the list, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve there. So that could also happen too. Okay. Of course he would try to come back, exactly. You've got your priorities in order, yes. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mystique. Thank you for the $4.99, $9.99 combo. All right. He says he's visiting family in Tennessee tomorrow. There's not this Tennessee again. We had Tennessee before, didn't we? Oh, that's E. You had a different guy in Tennessee before, I think. I feel like he is. Yeah, I don't know. Is he going for Thanksgiving or something? Thanksgiving's not until November, isn't it? The end of November. What is he going down there for? I think he's got some sort of interest in the family's business or finances or assets or something. Oh, there's a blonde female there, though. I wonder if he's going down to see a blonde female. He might be. He might be. There could be a mature woman and a blonde female down there. His sisters will be there, okay. You don't have to worry about him, though, Mystique. He's out of the question. There was a William, okay. Now let's have a look at your next one, J. He's starting a podcast. Yeah, well, it takes about 2 years sometimes to get a podcast going, or to get traction with a podcast. It takes sometimes a really long time, if anything, and it takes a lot of connections, perseverance, and, topics for it to get off the ground. What's his intentions with you? You know, you don't want a guy who's starting anything. You want a guy who's done stuff. You know, he wants to trap you where you are. Now, you're going to have a fallout with him, and somebody else is going to come in. He wants to offer you something, but you're going to have a fallout with him. Somebody else is going to come in. You want a guy who's got something, is not starting something, especially at your age, Mystique. Absolutely. We're not in college anymore, you know. No, absolutely not. Okay, there's a Guatemalan guy at work that has been hitting on you heavily. Does it have ultimate potential marriage? He's told you straight out that he just wants to have fun because he just broke up with his girlfriend. But let's see. You're all too familiar with that move. Okay. His sisters live in Texas, will be visiting. Okay, whoop-de-doo, you know, who cares about E anyway? You know, it's time to really move forward, Mystique. None of this looking back over the shoulder business. The Guatemalan guy hasn't really presented with anything either. Okay, does he have ultimate potential marriage? I don't think so. I think he's another, you know, short starter. I feel like he thinks you've got more to offer than him. He sees you as a star. A lot of these guys just want you to carry them. He's got obligations. He sends money to his family or gives money to his family as well. So I feel like a lot of these guys just don't have any sort of potential of what you're looking for. Let's pick 3 random for Mystique. Beauty Queen, you get attention. You know, your energy is attractive. Focus on money. Stop focusing on these men. Focus on your money. And that will unblock all obstacles in your life. Yeah, it'll bring you into the right circles. I see you still in the south, because otherwise you're going to get stuck and you're going to get into open relationships and chatting with random loser people. I still see you in New Orleans and mixing with the right people. Get in with the right people, you know, elevate yourself, get your business going and get in with the right people. You're still young, you've still got a long way to go, you know, so you may as well just do it. Otherwise, you're going to have short-term flings that are going to come in willy-nilly and fun times only. So definitely it's a no for all of these guys. It's a big no. You're not feeling anyone. Yeah, you don't have to feel any of them. I would be just avoiding feeling anything or tuning into any of them. Yeah. Just focus on the business and the money, and I feel like that's when you're going to elevate to a different level. You're going to meet people in business suits, in nice events, bars, Rotary clubs, things like that. Like, you're just going to go into a totally different realm. Everyone is going to be jealous, Mystique, so you have to be very careful. Watch your back, watch the leeches, watch the people with their hands out wanting something from you, and keep your business to yourself. And tell your daughter also not to tell anyone in your family what's going on, because it can leak. Yeah, you don't have to tell anyone anything. You're telling one of the guys you want to connect with a different caliber of friends. Yeah, there's no point in telling them anything. You just do what you need to do. And if there's nobody around, you're better off by yourself, focusing on yourself. Yeah. But the more you tell people, the less things happen. So you're just in the procrastination mode. You know, you put your intentions out there, let it go, and then just keep moving forward. Keep focusing on exactly what you want. Keep doing your candle rituals. Keep doing everything that you need to do. Yeah, random chit chat. Well, you know, is there a better way of using your time than having a random chit chat with a random guy? You have to look at where you put your energy. You know, a lot of these people are not even worth talking to. Yeah, you have to look at why you want attention. Why is it that you're always seeking attention from these losers? Yeah, because these guys want your attention. They're just going to take your energy. So why do you want their attention? That's what you need to ask yourself. Yeah, I mean, you like talking to people. You want to be in a new environment. You want new friends. You want, you know, you spend a lot of time. Yes, well, that's okay. You've got to get out of there. You've got to work out how to get out of there. That's the only thing that you would be at the top of your list. Work out a plan to get out of there. Yeah. There's no point in expanding your horizons where you are. And you're not going to be alone if you go and live with your girlfriend in Alabama. You're no longer going to be alone. You can chat with her as much as you like. You'll have somebody normal to talk to. Yeah. Hopefully she's going to be normal and she's not going to ask you for money and all of that business. Yeah. So let's see how we go. Okay. Like a thief in the night. I like that. I like that song. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's not worth the energy of investing your time. Like, I think about the same thing. Like, where I am right now, it's not worth my time and energy investing in a new circle of people when I know that I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here for, you know, much longer. So I know that it's not worth investing my time and energy in anybody. Yeah. Maybe we should do a collective. What collective do we need to know? November. Oh, Mystique's come back. Okay, Mystique. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Let's have a look. Yeah, because the energy you're putting into socializing can be put into your exercise, into many other things. Research, setting up, you know, websites, etc. Doing lots of things that can be done. Look, men don't listen to what you say. They just do what they want to do. You've told these guys that, then they just kind of avoid them. Okay. You don't have to explain anything to anyone either. Spirit. What does Spirit need to tell Misty? There's people in Spirit with a lot of flowers around them, flowers in their hair, garlands of flowers. I don't know if there were people that passed over who had or wore a lot of flowers or had florals around them, white flowers. I don't know, I kind of see you doing something in Umbanda or, you know, something in a spiritual way that's going to keep you in sort of like a high priestess mode. You're about to start working out regularly and what researching point. That's exactly what you need to do. Exactly. Yes, a free Wix website. Okay. It's good to know. All right. Let's have a look at the collective, and if anything else comes up, Misty, I'll let you know. Mystique. All right. Collective read for November. Let's do sign by sign for November. Sign by sign for November. What's to be expected in November? Sign by sign. Let's have a look, everyone. Sign by sign for November. Let's have a look. Aries to Pisces. Aries, walking away from something, walking away towards a new endeavor, a new opportunity, feeling like it's time to change. The moon's pushing you forward. You might do something in and around a new moon cycle, an eclipse cycle, or the eclipse has eclipsed out something in your life. Taurus. Same with Taurus. Looks like there's a moon cycle with you as well, Taurus. Looks like there's something to do with a change, a new beginning, eclipsing out something that's heavy, toxic, draining, something that's ambushed you is what I'm picking up, something that's depressing you, something that is holding you back or deceiving you. Could be a Scorpio or somebody who you see as being a wolf or somebody trying to get at you somehow. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Looking like you're traveling, going international, moving. You might be studying something new, picking up a new talent, moving forward with something, or meeting a person, male or female, under the sign of Aries, Leo, Sag, who could be significant. Cancer. Meditation, retreat, keeping your ideas to yourself, praying for something new to happen. Could be also dressing in white. Some of you might be going to a funeral or a service of some description, or something to do with a church or a meditation retreat. Leo. Looking at any sort of toxic addictions, whether to people, places, or things. There could be an involvement with a Capricorn. There could be a time to cut the chains of some sort of codependency with people that have been holding you back. Virgo. Going on a trip, Virgo, could be just a weekend trip, could be starting a new venture, taking a leap of faith, taking something that you want to sell to market is also what I'm picking up with this card. Starting a new venture, making something new. You could be doing bags. That bag is jumping out at me. Upholstery I'm also getting, or learning something of how to renovate furniture or some sort of leather goods, furniture, or fabric products. Libra. Moving on towards smooth waters, letting go the troubled past behind. Finally, there's a breath of fresh air, a sigh of relief. It's like you're taking what you're needing and leaving everything else behind. You're not looking back. You don't have any regrets, and you're sailing into smoother waters, Libra. You are maybe diminishing something to do with family circles as well, and going into more luxurious pastures is what I'm seeing with that card. Okay. Scorpio. Legal matters are at hand, Scorpio. You're looking at legal things, going to court, getting a divorce, getting married, signing contracts, justice being made. You feel like justice is overdue. You feel like the scales needs to be balanced here. You've got the scales of justice here. They need to be balanced out. You have the sword. You're ready to go. You need to have faith that this is the right time for you to move forward. You have the pillars of society around you, or the pillars of family with you as well. You also have a beautiful, abundant energy here with this green and green beads. So I feel like, Scorpio, if you've been putting this on the back burner and you haven't been addressing something legal, this is time to take it to court. Sagittarius. For November, you've got a new offer coming in, Sag. You're going to get a beautiful love opportunity. You might be going somewhere near the sea, somewhere very tranquil, relaxing. You might be enjoying some sort of vacation near the sea or a holiday. You could be also receiving a cup of love from a male or female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I also feel like this particular situation will enrich your soul. You could be meeting new friends, having the friends that you have or the loved ones around you fill your cup and feel very content. Capricorn. Capricorn, you've bitten off more than you can chew. You have more than enough. You feel like you need more and you want more, but the more you want, the more depressed you're going to get. This is what I'm getting with this card. These pine cones are sort of jumping out at me. It's like you're ready for something to fall on your head, but it's not going to happen. And also, you have enough on your plate to be worrying about anything else. Aquarius. Aquarius, you might be getting a new car, a new home, moving, going on a road trip. You could have associations with Turkey. I'm also getting Egypt, Japan, some sort of balance, yin and yang. Other than that, you might have a nice Cancerian coming into your life that is going to be of assistance to you and maybe create a totally new trajectory for you moving forward. Pisces. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You feel like you need to see the light and it's not happening quick enough. You feel like you're stuck in a situation or bound. You might also feel okay there because some Pisces do like to retreat and just stay where they are and not do anything. It's time to maybe break free and see the light. Some of you might be confused about a situation. You might be also looking at higher or better pastures and going into a different elevated state of awareness, being spiritual or material. Thank you for that, everybody. That is our 12 sign forecast for November. So I wish you all a beautiful November, everybody. And thank you all for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, and I will be here on the next live. Take care, everybody. Ciao for now.